Hello, everyone. This is Yetta Myrick here with another video for our video series on DC Able. So DC Autism Parents is a 501c3 nonprofit organization created by parents of children and youth diagnosed with autism for parents of children and youth diagnosed with autism. So you might be wondering, what is ABLE? So ABLE actually stands for Achieving a Better Life Experience Act, and it was passed in Congress in December of 2014. If you want to learn more about the history and the brief definition of ABLE, I'm going to send you to the National Resource Center for ABLE, which is basically the national program. That link will be below, as well as a link to DC Able. And so DC Able is the DC program, tax advantage program, to use their words, that allows individuals with disabilities to save for their future needs and disability related expenses without the risk of losing key disability benefits. So there are special tax advantages. So the earnings on investments are federally tax deferred and tax free if used for qualified disability expenses. And I will provide that list in a moment. And then you'll be able to maintain your current benefits. So this would be for your youth if they are receiving SSI, right? So balances of 100,000 or less are excluded from SSI resource limit. Only the amount over the 100,000 is counted against that limit, along with assets held in non-able accounts. And if your account causes you to exceed that resource limit, then SSI benefits will be suspended until the account balance no longer exceeds that resource limit. And then you'll still be able to continue to be eligible for Medicaid regardless of your account balance. So want to keep that in mind. And this is for the DC program. So who is eligible? So eligible individuals can open the account for themselves, or an authorized individual can open an account on their behalf. There are few requirements that individual disabilities must meet to be able to have an account. So if you're eligible, your disability was present before the age of 26, and one of the following is true. You're eligible for SSI or SSDI because of disability. You experience blindness as determined by the Social Security Act, or you have a similarly severe disability with a written diagnosis from a licensed physician that can be produced if requested. Another important note that I don't have on the slide here is that you can only have one ABLE account. So if you open an ABLE account in DC, that is it. You cannot open an ABLE account anywhere else. At least that is my understanding. I will correct that in a note below this video if that is not true. But that is my understanding, is you can only have one ABLE account. So I had mentioned that there are qualified disability expenses. So these are any expenses that are incurred as a result of living with a disability and are intended to improve your quality of life. So qualified expenses include, but are not limited to, education, health and wellness, housing, transportation, legal, I guess that needs to be on a separate line, housing, one bullet, transportation, another bullet, legal fees, financial management, employment training and support, assistive technology, personal support services, oversight and monitoring, and funeral and burial expenses. So thank you again for joining me for our video series. You want to keep those videos coming, please consider donating to DCAP by clicking on the donate to DCAP button when you go to the DCAutismparents.org website. Trying to get that out there. Thank you all for joining. Really appreciate you. I hope you are getting a lot out of this. I really enjoy making these videos. Thank you and take care.